Welcome to the Frugalpreneur podcast. I'm your host, Sarah St. John, and my guest today helps people start or improve their online presence using funnels through System.io. Welcome to the show, Bolivar Muniz.
Appreciate it. I'm excited to be here and we can discuss.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here. We were talking before we started recording and realized we are both in Dallas, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting.
So can you give us a little bit of background and how your business funnel vibe and all of that even came to be?
I was in Utah State, and that's when I started taking marketing classes in terms of marketing classes, business classes, finance classes. That's when I started getting more into like the business world, like seeing the potential of what I could do when it comes into business, right? During that time, I didn't want to work for anybody else. I was like, what else can I do online that can create an income? So I looked back and I realized I had skills in, I guess, WordPress. At that time, it was a lot. I was using a lot of templates, a lot of pre-built templates, like figuring out how everything works. And I was like, I guess I can probably do this for other businesses. I can find local businesses in Utah, right? I can find other local businesses who also need a service and sell it to them. I ended up just cold calling like 20 people, and one of them said yes. I undervalued myself so much that I was like, why did I even do that? I was like $300. I put in the whole little website, and I ended up doing that. And that's when I got the mentality that I can actually build this, and I actually turned this into like a web design agency, like a digital marketing agency. And so I started doing that, did the same thing, cold call, got another client, started getting clients that way for just web design. This was like 2017, 2018, pretty much building WordPress websites for people. WordPress does get very intensive, plugins, coding sometimes. And I was like, that's not the type of life that I want to pursue. But I still kept doing it, and it was getting some momentum. I remember at that time, I took the leap and moved to Vegas because I felt like it was more opportunity out there besides from Utah. So I went to Vegas, started doing marketing agency, probably led by digital, doing websites for local businesses, started doing some Facebook advertising for them as well. And it started taking momentum. I remember I had a good friend of mine helping me with the media buying while I was focused on the development side of things. And started getting momentum. And then I was getting clients. I think I was making like, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000 a month, just me. And then pandemic hit. No local businesses could afford my services. I couldn't go out and keep some lead gen because everybody was shut down. So I had to like regroup. At that time, Vegas was depressing. Everything was closed. I ended up moving to Texas. My parents live out here in Texas, in San Antonio. And during that time, during that 2020 period, gave me a time to kind of reflect on all the skills that I have built, all the resources I've had, and see what I could do to build something better. At that time, I had no idea what funnels were. I remember just researching, like literally in my room for hours, like email marketing, these digital marketing services, and then funnels came out of nowhere. Russell Brunson, a big influence on me. Like I have like all his books back here, and I started reading those, and I was like, this is a powerful concept that it takes websites on steroids and can literally subject oriented website pretty much, just what businesses want. I knew I didn't want to work with local businesses again because then another pandemic might happen, something else might happen. So like, who can I help with this service? This is when I started getting into a digital marketing space, and I see everybody's trying to build a course, do coaching. So I was like, these people need funnels, these people, and it can be from all over the world. So I was like, I need to learn everything about funnels, and I found this guy named Gustin Sun, pretty big in the funnel building world. Found him on YouTube randomly, just doing some research. Ended up getting on a call with them, and ended up buying this coaching program, which was like $5,000, which is pretty much all I had at that time. I was like, if I'm really gonna learn this skill set, I have to like just if I quit, I lost the 5,000 and I'm giving up on myself. So he took me under his wing, learned a lot from him. Thank him for my whole business right now. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have been in the position I am now. So I started learning funnels. The more you dive into digital marketing, the more you realize how competitive it is. There's so many people trying to do Facebook ads, funnel building, like so many people trying to do the same thing. So it's hard to differentiate yourself from the marketplace. At that point, I was like, I have to do something to differentiate myself from other funnel builders. Everybody was going to ClickFunnels at that time. Big community, big potential clients, right? Everybody knew about it. Nobody knew about System.io. It was an up and coming platform. And I only started using it because my friend who was helping me with media buy told me it was literally like ClickFunnels, but without the price tag. I think it was like $27 a month for like 50 funnels at that time. I got on it, and obviously I didn't have any more money, so I was like, "That's the one tool I need. I can use, and I can move over to ClickFunnels in the future." I never ended up going to ClickFunnels. I stayed with System. The more I built funnels on System.io, the more I realized the community there, they needed somebody who can teach them how to use the platform, because System.io, like the help center, they were helpful, but you had to like contact. There wasn't resources, YouTube videos, and stuff that were helping them. So I was like, if I can build myself a name here in this community by just helping people, then I feel I can make this work, just like becoming the expert in that platform. Little by little, I started becoming, I guess, an authority in that space. And they started kind of trusting me and asking for my funnel building work specific for that platform. Little by little, like I haven't paid no advertising, no ad spend for my business. Everything just comes from that community. They know me, they know that I can do the right work. And thankfully to this day, I've been able to build a six-figure funnel agency by sticking to one platform and one service. That's kind of where I am now. Grow that to maybe 7 figures.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's how I found you, was through System.io, and I don't even remember exactly how I found System.io. And for those who don't know what it's spelled Systeme.io. I think it's pronounced system, but maybe it's system. I'm not sure. But it's
Yeah.
basically, like he said, it's kind of like ClickFunnels, but a lot more affordable. They have a free plan. And then I was on the 47 a month plan for a while, and now I'm on the 27 because I got rid of some businesses and whatever. But like, yeah, I just love it because it you can build like websites, landing pages, sales funnels, memberships, courses, email marketing. It's like an all in one, and but much more affordable. And I think it's actually easier to use than ClickFunnels and all the others as well.
Yeah, big advantage they have.
So you, with Funnel Vibe, you do like done for you funnels, you do education like courses, you sell templates. There's a marketplace where other people, I guess, can create templates and sell them on your marketplace.
Yeah, it all came like over time. Like obviously I started building funnels. I was like, I want to build funnels for people. But as you become more known and start reaching out to you, they tell you their problem. So so first it was just funnel building. And then people wanted templates because they couldn't afford the custom funnels. So I was like, I guess I need to build templates for these people, like they're asking for it. A lot of people are asking for it. So I was like, all right, let me just build some bundles. Like I have a course bundle where they can launch the course pretty fast, a blog, and it's all on one platform, which is pretty cool. So I started building all these bundles, and the more I put these bundles, these templates out there, the more they saw my work, the more people wanted to know what I did. So I was like, and so people started asking about if I had a course. I was like, and at that point, I never thought about creating a course at all. Like I was too shy for the camera in the first place. I was like, why am I even put myself out there like that? But I just kept getting so much feedback that people wanted to learn what I did. So I was like, I guess it's time to create a course now. So I started building a course, pre-launched it. I think I made like 3,000 pre-launch. So I started adding content to it and started growing. But then I realized that even though I could teach people to build funnels, beautiful funnels like the ones I do, they still needed to sell it. Right? Selling is another skill set. Selling is totally not other skill set. So I was like, what can I do to help my students sell their templates to other people? Like learn and sell, monetize from the skill set that I'm teaching them. That's when I came up with the idea with the marketplace where they can build templates, put them on there, and they can sell them for passive income pretty much. And they get 100% commission on any template they sell on there.
Hmm. Yeah, I love all the different aspects with your business. I took the course. I think you had like a Black Friday deal where it was like 50% off or something. And that course, like you include templates and like scripts and Canva, like all kinds of stuff. And it was like probably the most bang for your buck that I've spent on a
Thanks.
course, actually.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to put a lot of resources in there because I know how hard it is to get started, especially coming from like not knowing what funnels were to like becoming one of the top ones in that specific community. Like it's hard work. So I try to make it simple as possible by giving you all the resources you need. Just pick and choose, build, and then deliver.
Yeah, and all your templates are so, like, pretty, I guess is the word that comes to mind, but visually appealing. How long does it I'm just curious, how long does it take you usually to build a whole funnel?
A whole funnel from copywriting to like delivery,
Yeah, I guess that, and then also just, like, just the look of it.
the look of it. Yeah. So in funnel building, at least the way I see it like in 5 different phases. First, you got to get information from the client in terms of what type of niche are you in, who are you targeting, who are you trying to speak to, etc. And then it moves on to copywriting because by then we have the messaging that's going to be included in the design itself. So I don't like the design before the copywriting because it's hard to find the right image that's going to go in the area if you talk about thing that area. So then it goes to design, where we design the copywriting and then the actual build out itself. So onboarding usually, I mean, as long as the client fills the onboarding form the same day, takes like 2 days. We do some research, and whatever they put, and then copywriting's another like few days, 5 days total, and then design usually like 2 days. So like 3 to 7 days, we have it designed pretty much set and ready to go.
Oh,
And
wow.
then yeah, once the client approves for the design, then we just build it out. Since everything's already in place, design usually takes like a day. I mean, build out usually takes a day.
So you just, like, self-taught yourself all the designs and skills?
Yeah, that's just crazy. So like I said, back in the day, I was doing WordPress and like I was mainly templates. Like it's already pre-designed. I was like, I don't want to worry about design. I just want to like build it and like deliver it, and I make that quick buck. So once I found out about Gustin, my coach taught me a lot of things. I knew there was so many ways of making even the templates that people sell, making like 10 times better by adding maybe some little elements here and there. And I never thought I was going to be a design guy. Never thought, like I said, at college, it was more logical, like numbers. Got my degree. I can't see it in my camera, but finance and economics is like more numbers based. It's totally not in the creative side of the brain. So everything to just self taught, like YouTube, looking what other people are doing. Another thing with me is I'm kind of perfectionist, trying to work on that. Kind of perfectionist. So if I like a certain design and I'm trying to like model it like this other design, I want it to be like looking good, looking better at least than the other one at least. So it's all self-taught, YouTube, modeling after other people. And I've actually studied this years and a lot of hours to graphic or planning page.
I'm curious, have you talked to I don't know how you pronounce his name, is it Aurelian? The
Aurelian,
is that how it's
Arlene, I believe. I don't know how to pronounce.
Arlen? Okay, so d I assume he probably knows who you are and you probably talked to him at this point?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's reached out a few times. Donor System.io. Obviously System.io pronounce it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I've talked to him a few times. I remember when I first started the platform, when I decided that I was gonna just go all in on that one platform, I did a few designs and he like liked them, commented on them. In my mind, I was like, "Yeah, maybe I can kind of work for him, like in his team." At that time, I didn't have the ambition of like building Funnelbox like where it is now. I was like, I want to build funnels. Hopefully, you can like hire me. So I messaged him. Actually, we should actually talk, but he pretty much said like he's not hiring right now. He doesn't need anybody. And my mentality at that point, even till then, like I don't like when somebody tells me no. Like they tell me no, I'm like, all right, watch me become better and actually like deliver on what you said I could. So at that point, I was like, I just went even harder on System.io. I went. That's when I went deeper into. All right, I'm gonna build these templates, this, and this, to the point where in my mind, this was I was still talking like myself at that point. In my mind, I was like, I'm just gonna build, 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 and give so much value in this community that it's gonna be hard for him to not at least want to work with me in the future. And it got to a point where yeah, he reached back out to me, and we're gonna be working on a project here pretty soon for the whole System.io community, and I'm gonna be part of the whole little ecosystem, I guess. So it's a fulfilling feeling that you start from like that moment, and then you actually reach the point where you said you wanted to be.
Yeah, are you able to, like, give any specifics on that yet or probably not? Probably not.
Right now, but it's
Okay.
gonna be something that's gonna be very useful to the system.io community in terms of education, not only on the platform itself, but on general digital marketing. So it's going to push people that want to do digital marketing to use the platform specifically. Awesome project.
Is that launching this year sometime?
Yeah, it should be. Should be in a
Okay.
few months.
Awesome. I'll have to look out for that. And I see on your wall that you have one of those awards. What are those for again? Like when
Oh,
you
these are here?
uh-huh.
Yeah, that's sales on the platform or affiliate. So
Okay.
this one is for 50,000 or
Mm.
make 50,000 on the platform. And I was supposed to I hit the 100,000, the gold one. I was supposed to get it last week, but somehow it got lost in the delivery,
Oh no.
the shipping. So it would have been nice just having to do it at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know ClickFunnels does something like that too. So that's kind of cool that they're doing that as well. So do you have any other plans as far as things you're going to be adding to Funnel Vibe? Or I mean, I guess you're doing something with System.io, but like, I guess where do you see it going?
Yeah, no. So this year, I know funnel vibe start off with building funnels. The more you work with clients, the more you see the problem they have, the more you see more in depth issues that you feel like you can solve. Like I feel like I can solve. Right, a lot of these funnel builders, you can build beautiful designs, right? You can add copywriting on there. They don't convert unless you drive traffic, right? Or you create some type of follow ups that is going to help the funnel itself convert. So adding another service is like a called convert vibe. So it's
Mm,
going to be the funnels that we build. The funnel vibe is going to be like an upsell to the client, where we can introduce like SMS automation, like automatic calling features, email automation, everything to the point where they just got to get on a phone with them and close them.
mm.
So that's one of them. And like I said, I just get feedback from people I work with and people that follow me in terms of what they need, and I try and figure out a solution for them. A lot of my students, some of them just want to build funnels for themselves, right? They want to with their skill set. Others want to build a full blown agency, kind of like what I have, but they they lack the technical abilities, I guess, that I have, or design aspects that I have. So I'm launching a white labeling funnel building service where all they got to focus on is selling the funnel to a client, and then we handle the back end funnel building, design, copywriting, build out, and all that. So that's another exciting project that I have since now I have a little team that helps me build out all these funnels. I don't get too stressed out.
Oh, that's awesome. I might be interested in learning more about that when it's launched. You said you have a small team. How many people are on your team now?
Right now, they're contractors, right? I'm about to bring somebody full time this week actually to help me kind of assist that. He's a funnel builder as well, so getting full time. So it's 5 people total that. Yes, I have I got 2 copywriters, 2 designers, and designers also kind of build on the platform as well, so they help with build out, and then one specific for building out the.
So do you still do any of that on your own?
I still touch the funnels, I guess, as they go along. So like with copywriting, I kind of set a foundation. They, copywriting, I review the copywriting before it goes to the designer. Designer designs it, and then I go in and add my own design touches to it before it goes out to the build out. I'm still kind of involved in each one of the pieces, but not as much as if I did everything myself. That helps
Okay.
out.
Well, I appreciate your time today. And if people want to learn more about you and hire you to build out a funnel or take your course or buy a template, they can go to funnelvibe.com. Your main website is bolivarmuniz.com. That's BOLIVARMUNIZ.com.